Hi, good morning. I am Saju Devaraj. Today we can discuss some warm-up questions. The warm-up questions are not assessed and are a chance for us to get used to each other's voices. Shall we start?
All right.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Marina. I am a nurse by professional with 10 years experience in the emergency department.
How long have you been working as a nurse?
I have been working as a nurse since 2010. Initially, I worked in the ICU for 4 years. Afterwards, I have been working in the emergency department for the last 6 years.
Why did you choose to become a nurse?
Well, there are several reasons why I choose nursing. First of all, many of my relatives are nurses and their stories inspired me a lot. Besides, nursing is a profession with many opportunities native and abroad. Above all, this is a service-oriented profession in which I can serve humanity. Hence I chose nursing as my career.
Why did you choose OET?
It is my long-term ambition to work as a registered nurse in an English-speaking country such as UK, Ireland, and so on. To meet the requirements to work as a registered nurse there, I need to prove my English language proficiency. Therefore, I chose OET to fulfill my dream. Moreover, it's purely according to healthcare professionals. So I believe I could perform well in this test.
What are the current trends in your profession?
Nursing is a dynamic profession where changes happen daily. Nowadays, technology plays a vital role in my profession. For instance, paperwork that we've been updated to electronic records. Besides, at present we are following evidence-based practice, which means there is a scientific rationale for every procedure. Moreover, in present days nurses function as a nurse practitioner, which is equivalent to the physician.
Do you have a role model and why?
Yes, I do. My role model is my mother. I follow many things that my mother does. It is from my mother I learned the basics of kind behavior, decision-making, and organizing skills, a polite manner, helping and sharing mentality. The care and respect she gives to everyone makes me wonder sometimes. She is a perfect example of womanhood. I believe a nurse possesses all these qualities. She is my superhero.
Which is your favorite destination? Why?
My dream, my destination is Australia. The first and foremost thing is that Australia has got a world-class healthcare system, and I can be a part of it. Secondly, the country has a standard of living and economic and political stability. Besides, the nurses are paid well and respected too. In addition, I have many friends and relatives over there, so they can help me during my initial days.
What is your career goal after reaching your dream destination?
Right now, I am very interested in learning about management and leadership, and would be interested in many committees that I could participate and learn. I have lots of ideas and would love to be in a brainstorming group. And I am very interested in the management dynamics of the organization. I feel that I need to join leadership groups to learn and meet new people.
What are qualities that a nurse should possess?
Of course, a nurse should possess a variety of qualities. First of all, she should possess excellent communication skills, which help them not only to gather clinical data, but also to maintain an effective relationship with other team members. Secondly, problem-solving and critical thinking skills are essential for nurses to deal with emergencies in difficult situations. Other qualities, such as punctuality, dedication, honestly, and competency are also pivotal for nurses.
Would you say you are a team player?
I work well under a variety of conditions and circumstances, and they take pride in my flexibility. I enjoy working in the team because I often find that the different viewpoints can help me find solutions to a problem I might not think on my own. I also enjoy motivating, and I am equally comfortable working alone.
What are the different roles of a nurse?
A nurse plays different roles in her profession. The primary role of a nurse is a caregiver. Apart from this role, she functions as mediator, advocate, counselor, educator, and the like. A nurse plays a very crucial role in the healthcare system, connecting various departments in the industry for the welfare of patients.
What are the pieces of advice for the upcoming nurses?
As a nurse, I can give a bunch of advice to upcoming nurses. Firstly, I advise them to love their profession. If anyone loves their profession, they can carry out their responsibilities in an efficient manner without complaints. Apart from that, I advise them to be dedicated to their profession and maintain professional standards. These are very essential because a nurse should abide by nursing ethics on any grounds. These are a few pieces of advice that I like to give to future nurses.
Describe your typical working day.
My day starts with a prayer. After completing my daily routines, I reach my workstation by 7:30. Before taking the handover, I complete my inventories and update the crash cart medication and dressing trolley. After receiving the handover, I interact with my patients to identify their health needs based on my assessment plan and nursing care plan, and provide quality care for my patients. Afterwards, I assist the physician in his work and carry out necessary clinical orders. Meanwhile, I find some time to interact with my colleagues and maintain a good rapport with them. My duty ends by 3:30. After giving handover to the next scheduled staff members.
Do you think nurses should attend continuous nursing education?
Yes, I do. The Continuous Nursing Education Program helps nurses to update themselves with the current practices in their profession. Moreover, nowadays, it is mandatory to have specific hours of continuing nursing education to renew the nursing registration. Hence, continuous nursing education is very important for nurses.
Tell me a quality that you possess that suits your profession.
I think I have excellent communication skills which help me to interact with my patients professionally. Apart from this, it also helps me to maintain a good relationship with my colleagues. So, I think this is the one quality which suits my profession.
Do you believe there is gender disparity in your profession?
No, I don't. Previously, it was a female-dominated profession. Now trends have changed and there are large numbers of male nurses in my profession.
What do you find rewarding about being a nurse?
I truly love helping people. And the most rewarding thing for me as a nurse is seeing the joy of patients and their families. It is always a priceless feeling to see our patients recover to a normal life after going through a difficult time. Throughout my years as a nurse, I have seen many heartbreaking times as well. And being able to help those families cope with loss has been very difficult but also rewarding.
How do you deal with someone who isn't satisfied with your patient care?
Nobody likes that feeling well. And it's easy to have those feelings manifest as frustration and anger, while they constantly strive to do everything I confirm patient. There are times when even there isn't good enough and someone takes you with my care. The first thing I have to do that situation is to step back and assess what's going on. Are they upset because of something I'm not doing? Is it something I can correct or should I correct it? Once the confusion was cleared up, we were able to work with the patient to come up with a satisfactory solution. I work hard to ensure that I answer patients' questions. And when I can't, I try to find the people who can. Sometimes even with all that, you find people who aren't happy with what you're doing. In those situations, I do my best to accommodate them without compromising their care. It's a situation where I really can't fix the problem, then I work with other nurses and doctors on my team to find an alternative solution.
Tell me what you feel your greatest skill as a nurse.
My greatest skill as a nurse is my communication ability. I am very proud of my ability to listen to what a patient is telling me. Nothing frustrates them more than feeling as though they're not being heard. And actively listening can go and helping make someone comfortable. In addition, I learned that addressing their concerns and communicating assuredly make them feel comfortable, which is important to receiving quality care.
What do you find is the hardest part about being a nurse?
I think the hardest thing I've had to deal with is feeling helpless. While it's my job to provide as much comfort as medically possible, there are times when I just can't see more seeing someone in pain or feeling miserable. And knowing there's nothing you can do to help is the most difficult thing I deal with. I am a nurse because I genuinely care about people and want to help, and when I can't, that's hard.
How do you handle the stress of the job?
I find the best way to handle the stress of being a nurse is through meticulous organization and attention to detail by making lists and prioritizing what needs to get done throughout my day. I find that tasks which might seem overwhelming all at once much more manageable. This also makes it possible for me to stay calm and remain focused on what needs to get done when unexpected situations arise.
Are you comfortable working with other doctors and nurses?
I find I work under a variety of conditions and circumstances, and they take pride in my flexibility. I enjoy working in the team because I often find that different viewpoints can help me find solutions to a problem I might not think of on my own. I also enjoy self-motivating, and I am equally comfortable working alone.
That's all for now. We wish you all the very best. Thank you for watching this video and encourage us to subscribe for more videos. Kindly comment your suggestions and help us do better.